tuning into today's episode of Knuckle Up with yours truly, Mike Orr. Unfortunately, Cedric Benn is not here today with me, but it's all right. He's here in spirit, guys. Today is Female Friday, and instead of profiling one of these prospects, I just want to pay tribute to an Argentinian boxer who recently just lost her life, and that is Carmen Montiel, La Guapa, to those who know her by alias. It's unfortunate, but Saturday, August the 21st, 2022, Carmen Le Guapa Montiel, a significant pioneer in women's boxing in Argentina, passed away when she had died in a fire in her home along with her pets. She was just 57 years old. And it's a very tragic thing. You know, Carmen leaves a legacy of being the second female boxer to be issued a professional boxing license by Argentina Boxing Federation. During her long career that went from 2002 until 2009, she accumulated 23 pro bouts. Her boxing record does not reflect the fact that she fought many of the best, which included fighting Marcela Acuna 3 times, Alejandra Marina Oliveras 2 times, and Bettina Guerrero 2 times, and many others. Her first fight as a pro, she fought 10 rounds against Acuna. Prior to turning pro at the age of 31, guys, yes, I said this. She turned pro at the age of 31 years old. She had reported 22 amateur fights. In the media, the amateur fights were reported by Jessica Palmetta and Irene Deserti. In their book, Abraham Peso, although she could never be a champion, she left with the merit of never having lost a fight by knockout, even though she did lose many of her fights. She did have a record of 2-19-2, but like they said, don't let it fool you. She was never knocked out in the 19 losses that she had. It's sad. It's a very sad thing. Montiel, pioneer, of female boxing, first woman to get a license in Argentina. It's a sad thing that it happened, but I wanted to pay tribute to her today, to give a shout out. Our thoughts and our prayers are with her and the family. Cedric's joining us here. Cedric, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, man? Sorry, I'm
not bad. Late. Not bad. Today we're paying tribute to a pioneer in women's boxing, in Carmen La Guapa Montiel. It's a very sad thing, very tragic that she had passed away at the young age of 57. The sporting world is in shambles. In the early hours of Sunday morning, a fire broke out in Carmen, the lovely Montiel's home in Rafael Castillo, which is located in La Matanza area. She was one of the pioneers of women's boxing. Former boxers' pets passed away at the same time. So they say that the failing of a pitcher that was attached to a burner is thought to have been the cause of the fire by the investigators. After approaching her home, one of the neighbors discovered that she was no longer breathing. It is without a doubt a terrible thing for the industry of sports, as only the second woman in Argentina boxing history to do so. Montiel was the first to be granted the professional license by Argentine Boxing Federation. Do you know about her, right, Cedric?
What year did she get that first license? That first boxing license?
That'd be 2000. I believe that was 2002 when she turned 31.
2002 at the age of 31. So she was probably fighting for a long time just to get that
exactly.
Like that.
Exactly. To be recognized. Like, so her pro career, she debuted 2002. Her career ended in 2009. 2-19-2 is her record. But this 5 foot, she's only 5 foot tall, and she was in the super feather division, and she fought some greats. So she fought some greats that definitely come out of here, and it's sad that a faulty kettle or a faulty glass jar that's attached is the cause of this woman losing her life, and our condolences and a shout out goes out to their family. Definitely, what a loss for the women's boxing world.
Yes, and going back to her career, she obviously loved the sport of boxing because it's not a. I forget. I think Marcos Maidan is actually from Argentina. Other than that, I can't remember any other major professional boxers coming out of there, especially as a female in the early 2000s. That was big for her to stick with it, even though she didn't have a good record. It shows how much she loved the sport to keep getting in there.
I'll
And
tell you,
the good thing,
she loved the sport so much that recently in her in her last couple of years, she had committed a lot of her time and energy to instruct amateur boxing. She would ride her bike all around the neighborhood and give lessons to anybody that was interested. There is no question that her life was intertwined with the sport of boxing. So even though she had left the boxing world years ago, back in 2009, still to this day, up until the day she died, she was, ready to give information and tutelage to anybody that was interested in listening to what she had to say, which, is great to be able to, pour your heart into it. She truly was a pioneer for the sport, for Argentina, and, a true pioneer for women's boxing. And, it's a sad thing that, women's boxing has lost her at such a young age, who had a lot to offer.
yeah, man, definitely. Is there any gyms or anything named after her? I'm sure they're gonna do something for her back in her.
They'll probably end up doing something. I haven't heard anything of yet, but definitely we will keep all the fans updated. Um, you know, it's a sad day. It's a sad day for boxing. It's a loss, and our thoughts and prayers are with the family. You have anything else you want to say before we end today's session?
Nah, just much respect there. Much respect to Carmen. Rest in peace.
Yeah, definitely. Rest in peace. Hopefully, you find those gloves in the sky that you're looking for. Guys, you know what it is, man. It's your man Mike Gore, Cedric, Benn, Knuckle Up, Female Friday. Shout out to Carmen, La Guapa, Montiel. Rest in peace. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to join us for the 7 o'clock Friday night panel tonight, man. You know what it is. It's your man Mike saying Knuckle Up.